I'm not armed, but the guy who's leading, whenever you're leading a walk, you're armed. So he's armed, 4.58
What
Winchester
kind of?
Magnum,
Okay, love it.
4.58. Yeah, big caliber round.
Oh yeah.
Um, so he's walking, but he comes up to me and he's like, I don't know if I will, if I'll make this walk. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I was up all night on the toilet. Like, my stomach is really not doing well. So I said, that's fine. Do you want me to just go and do the walk? And he's like, no, I'll do it. But if I have to leave, I'll just leave.
And he's going to be
And so we're
walking
walking
them through
the bush.
this.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah. You go when you're doing walking safaris, you choose like the less brushy areas, so where you have a bit of a line of sight around you. So just nothing. You're not surprising anything. Nothing is surprising you.
Right.
Yeah. So just want to keep your distance from things, especially on foot, obviously.
And the party
So
is
yeah,
with
he.
y'all. Are they behind y'all, the people who you're touring?
So I back up. I was
Hmm.
at the back of the group, but unarmed at the time, and he's at the front, and then the group is in between us. So I don't let
Okay.
anyone pass me behind, and he doesn't let anyone pass him in front. That's kind of how it works. So we're walking, and we did, of course, because they're older in their 70s. We're walking, doing short walk, mile and a half, maybe pushing it 2 miles at most.
It's a
They're
nice
fit; they can
stroll.
walk. Just a stroll, we saw some elephants. Everything's going well. Some zebra, wildebeest, waterbuck, all the nice
Lovely.
things. Um, Everything's going well, and the walk was from the lodge just to a waterhole a couple miles away, and then the car was going to come collect us there at that waterhole. And yeah, so we're getting there, and now it's like 500 yards away. The waterhole, we can see it in the distance. We're like, yeah, everything's good. We start saying like calling the car to come collect us. And then the guide walks up to me, the manager, camp manager, he walks up to me like, Benji, I'm not gonna make it to the waterhole. I need to go. Um, so I said, that's fine. But we're with the client, so I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you take a shit basically behind this bush. So I'm
Right.
just gonna continue the walk with the clients. I'm finished. We'll meet you at the waterhole.
Right.
Um, and so we continue walking. I take the gun. I go up front. Now it's just me and them, and then the local guide.
Yep.
Um, and we walk, and then there's like in this really thick bush, there's like an archway between these two bushes that has basically just been cut out before by cars driving in through that thing anyway. So it's like a proper arch. Cars have hit it many times. All the leaves have fallen, so it's perfect. And we're walking, and that's like the last thing. You walk through that little archway in the bushes, and then you're kind of at the waterhole. So I'm walking through this bush, and I take like a couple steps into it, and I hear just like a rumbling sound, and I'm thinking, like elephant or something. But then I stop and I like tell the clients like stop, and just goes quiet. Everything's fine. And then like clients are a bit quiet and they're asking like what's up, like what's wrong. And I said nothing. I just thought I heard something. And then I said okay, I take another like two steps, and this time like I feel hear a full growl at that point. And the most unnerving thing about this situation. So I've got
Right.
the gun in my hand, and I look down, and the bush is so thick, I don't even I can't see what's in there. I
Right.
still don't know necessarily exactly what's in there, but at that point, I knew it was a cat.
Yeah.
So lion, most likely, not leopard. Leopard really would
You
have
heard the or whatever you heard a
not
cat
like a
noise,
proper like no a growl. It was
a
like a
growl,
proper like deep, proper growl. Like nothing, no doubt about it.
like at the beginning of the
And
those movies.
no, they don't do it like that. It's more like even like when a dog growls at you, but
Right.
imagine that and put it through a huge
I can just feel it.
speaker. and you
Give me
can feel it in your
chills.
chest, like yeah, like that kind of growl. Just letting me know that we're coming too close. So then I stopped the clients and I said to them like, yeah, okay, so now we need to just keep looking forward and walk backwards slowly, slowly, slowly. Up until this point, it's not moving. We're still just they're just in shock, I guess. And I'm just like, no, like really, really need to move. And then they start to like start to walk back. 70 years old, so we're moving really slowly. And then we're walking back, and then out of the bushes, the guy who went to take a shit comes out, and he's like, "No, you guys are going the wrong way." And we're like, "Shut the fuck!" Yeah, just like be quiet,
Not
basically.
now.
We're yeah, essentially that, and we start walking back, walking back, walking back. We get to the tree behind, and then after like a minute or two, the car that was coming to pick us up gets there. So we jump in the car and we drive around the bush. And then in the like just walking away over the other bank of the waterhole is just this big male lion. But I think maybe 6 to 8 feet away from me because I was not hearing the sound from I was hearing it from down next to me. So
Right.
it was looking and it could definitely see me and I couldn't see it at all, which was the scariest thing about the whole thing. I never until after getting in the car, I'd never seen the lion, which was scary.
That's scary. Fascinating that such
Yeah.
a big, powerful beast can disguise itself so well.